Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play the Langrisser. Now, I don't think we want to be healing too much. I think we just want to be attacking. I'm going to focus on this fight first of all. Aaron has enough heals for 5 turns, which it should not take anywhere near that length of time to finish off Egbert, so that'll be good. Once again, we notice we're attacking from the belly of hell. Curiously reminds me of another game, which I'll mention next time we're in a proper fight where you can see the whole screen nicely. And here we go once again, we get to say that nice phrase here of "Go on, Lester, crush them with your mighty serpent." There we go. Women getting crushed beneath Lester's mighty serpent, what a way to go. Now Lester does have an attack spell, which is handy, but for now I'd rather he just attacked. And here we go, the game it reminds me, Golden Axe 2, the level in the sort of fiery cave. Anyone else seen it? Just throwing it out there. And then we do want to kill all of the archers this turn if we can, and then that will just leave Egbert for us to crush. In the following turn, Egbert, of course, he's a very powerful fellow, is a mage, but mage versus giant serpent, it's only ever going to be one winner. It's like if we put Hain against, I don't know, Airwind, it's not going to end well for Hain. The computer, unfortunately, doesn't have the good sense of collecting all of its mages together and just going, if anyone comes anywhere near us, 4 meteors, we win. The computer doesn't have the sense to do that. That means we can actually complete the levels. If the computer had the sense to do this, we'd have to just go mass angels. We'd still win, but, you know, it'd be too long. Very standard stuff for Lester then, just gotta make sure he gets his quota up, gets enough female high elf scalps under his belt. No, that's a bad phrase. I retract that phrase. Needs to make sure he has killed enough people. Much better. They seem to have gone into some weird diamond spacing formation where nobody is stood quite next to one another. This means that when we get hit by the next meteor, nobody's getting a free heal. Good plan. Fortunately, we have Aaron ready to go. We'll be able to get us back up to full fighting form. Ready to finish on Egbert in next turn. Now we need to worry about these fellows. Change of plan then. Lester's absolutely fine on his own. Keith's going to go downwards and finish off this mage woman. Using Keith for this purely because he's the fastest by a mile. Okay. Now, in all honesty, our one-track mind of stop them reviving Alhazard at all costs is a pretty good one-track mind to have. So, I don't feel any shame in this. And she's died. So, you know, who's laughing now, eh? Well played to us. Well, we may as well pull the angels back. The injured ones, anyway. For a free heal. But the others can stay where they are. And the final one won't be able to reach Keith, so that will do. Cherie's going to charge in as best she can and see if she can ever attack anything. Find out that she can't, and then she will cry to herself. Because nobody else wants to listen to her tears. Now we should be able, with Cherie, to take down 2 ballistas. But not that one. So off you go, Erwin. Erwin gets everything Cherie can't, only letting Cherie have some kills because Erwin's had a lot this level and is very near that class change, whereas Cherie is lagging behind a little bit now, but she's still stuck with the bandits. Cherie's path is really one of, oh, we'll have to just make do with what rubbish we've got for now, but when we hit class 5, oh, then we're amazing. Here's hoping the bandits can deal all their damage without getting sniped off. No, they can't. I could put in a terrible, terrible show though, and she might not even get a single kill. But we'll let her have a second stab at this. Now this may provoke some kind of ambush, because once I've finished off this woman, the only thing that's left on the level is Egbert and Bernhardt. It also might provoke some kind of ambush once I kill Egbert, so the only thing that's left is Bernhardt. But I don't know for certain. But we all know how this game loves its ambushes. Just need enough of them to stand strong to reach the ballistas. That's got the job done. Nicely done. Bit of experience going Cherie's way. I'm going to attack with this fellow, hopefully do a significant bit of damage, and then see if Cherie can reach in and just pick the last 3 off. There should be 3 left. I believe that group of 7 bandits can just about reach. Let's find out. No, we can't. Okay, great. Oh well, another one for Erbin then. Actually, I want to get you healed, so we'll move you out the way. I have to make sure we kill the woman herself, otherwise we're all going to suffer a giant meteor straight on top of our heads. Something we certainly don't want to happen. We're reaching command radius, so that will be fine for us. If needs be, Erwin himself can finish the job, but it shouldn't be needed. Because we have 16 phalanx and 1 very scared looking lass. Or 1 very advanced looking lass, who's actually moderately strong. There's a surprise. Okay, change of plan is as follows. Erwin is going to heal, and we're going to wait and let Cherie have that kill. Because now she's down to 6 HP, she's not going to be casting any spells. That'll be fine, we can pick her off at our leisure. Fight over there was completed. Scott's just moving up. I need to make sure Scott keeps moving on up, because he's very, very slow. Now here's hoping I don't need to recall absolutely everyone to deal with Bernhardt. Hopefully just my main attackers of Cherie, Erwin, Keith will be able to get the job done. Because if I need everyone back in order to do it, then people like Aaron are going to take a lifetime to get there. In which case I might move people off screen, because I'm good at doing that. I don't need the ballistas anymore. There's nothing realistically they're going to kill. Should leave them where they are. Oh, we have 1 phalanx. Up you go for a free heal. Does that do our turn? I believe it does. Yep, that's us done. Computer, what's your plan? Firstly, it involves Jessica walking upwards. Now, Jessica wanted to seal Bernhardt. From my experience, if somebody wants to seal somebody, it means beat them to within an inch of their life, and then she'll seal them. And to beat somebody within an inch of their life does not mean leave them with 1 hit point, it means leave them at 0 hit point and then suspiciously they don't blow up. So, that's what we'll be trying to do. Egbert looks very disappointed, realising that actually I'm going to die here, aren't I? So, just looks at the floor, accepting his fate. Didn't even bother to meteor for some reason. Now I have noticed that these 2 women don't seem to do anything. I can't control them. An NPC monk unit. Apparently she's a monk. Wonderful. Now I don't understand this, okay? Everybody has a 3rd kind of thing. I still do understand it. Oh, shut up. There we go. Sorry, that's the unit type, isn't it? Yeah. So cavalry is horseman, is what I call it, and monk is holy, is what I call it. So there we go. That's what that was. I was a little confused. Well, this begs the question, what would you call Aaron? Now, your instinct is going to go, Archer, obviously. But no. He can be an archer with the longbow. He can be a ballista, which have different attack strengths and weaknesses to arrows. If you give him the arbalest, I'm not waiting for one high elf. You can just die, Egbert. So he can be an archer, he can be a ballista, or you can give him a normal weapon, in which case he just attacks in normal close combat. So, what would you call him? What type of unit? So it seems that Egbert is not going to lie, he's going to teleport, and being the gent that he is, he's going to teleport his unit away with him. His one remaining woman. Anyway, yes, what class is Aaron? Barbarian. Who saw that one coming? I don't know why the game decided to make him a barbarian and not just say a soldier. Alright, whatever. No complaints. Keith's Angels may be useful in the upcoming fight, so I'll try to keep them somewhere near him. Scott's Horsemen will definitely be useful in the upcoming fight, just for killing off all the Grenadiers. Looks like there's going to be no ambush though, and surprisingly no items from killing Egbert. I would have liked to see like a magic wand drop or something, because we used to have that quite a lot, the old dagger buckler combo was very popular. Nowadays you just don't see it. We're going to try attacking with a bandit and see if we have any success whatsoever. We could potentially do 2 damage. Or 1 damage before she gets 9 attacks. Oh no! Bandits are surprisingly good at taking bolts of fire to the face. Which means Cherie doesn't even have to dirty her hands. Oh, joy of joys. Happy yourself to that then, Cherie! And then it's the final push forwards. Everybody's got to surround this man and start picking off his units. Surprisingly, when she is capable of doing 6 damage, she does 4, but when she was capable of doing 9 damage, she did 4. Very consistent woman. Again was learned. Again's a very useful spell. Again, let somebody act again. It's a very clever name as well. It lets one unit of your choosing have 2 turns. Very handy stuff. But Cherie herself is incredibly, incredibly powerful. So most of the time I'd rather use Cherie. But hey, there are those times when you just want to give Liana that second go, something like that. Why am I surrounding Erwin with bandits? Why am I even bothering to move bandits forwards? They never do anything. Neither will phalanx in all honesty, because phalanx are weak against grenadiers, which are upcoming. So yes, I am wasting my time. Let's leave them there. Hayne will be able to catch up in good time, but will he be able to cast spells? He has enough for 1 meteor, and I really need him to cast it to get rid of the throne. So, no sexy beam. Is that just a void of black? I can't step on that tile. Oh no, I can. I'm just out of move range. Why is there a void of black here? Apparently, it's a piece of outdoor grass plains. That's what we would call short grass. It's the 5% terrain bonus in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, which I was pointing at with my finger before I realised you couldn't see it. So yeah, apparently that's a bit of grassy plain that's in the pitch black and you can't quite see it. So nice to see that in the middle of this cave they've got a little bit of turf growing. Unfortunately, the graphical glitch it creates means you can't tell the difference between when the tile is accessible and when it's not. Because grey over black is grey. Sorry, grey over black is black. But okay, we'll stick a horse in the void. You are finished over there. You are finished down here. And I am finished for this video. Hopefully you'll join me next time where we will be killing Benhart, who has abandoned his throne, the wise fellow. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.